Yeah. Either way, really. And I mean, technically, it's not like they were any special snails that differentiate. It's just one of those, hey, look, during the revolution, you only have so much you can eat.
No, yeah, it's not that they're special snails. It's that.
But they're grown in actual conditions where they're not around stuff.
Right. Yeah, it's more the matter of you have to be careful where these are coming from.
It's kind of like how milk poisoning was a thing for the longest time because it was just like they weren't watching the cows, so cows would eat gypsum weed and
right.
and poison the fucking milk.
Yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of poison milk,
what?
There was I almost watched the wrong episode, which would have been really funny. I told Andre in the car.
You actually watched an episode of Andy Griffith?
No, the torrent misordered some of them. So it labeled this one as episode 15 and the one that's next as episode 14.
Right.
So I almost watched the wrong one. I was like, wait, this doesn't seem like the right title. So I remember...
You're definitely going to want to check the titles before you go through those. It could be the only one, but there's probably...
there's at least another one from before. But, yeah, so I'm just going to go through and retitle them all. But yeah. So... I think it's the next one. I didn't double check if it was the next one that I saw the first 30 seconds of. Where it's like a music video and then some Ben Shapiro looking motherfuckers watching the music video with no shirt on.
Right. That was the thing about it too. Ben Shapiro's deepest, darkest secret. He's secretly Canadian. He's like, no.
Anyway. So, this is Season 1, Episode 14. Oh, they're kind of flying by sometimes. And this one's a dense one. There's a lot that happens.
Yeah.
They don't even have time to have a real long, weird flashback that just meanders.
There's no time for wandering flashback and almost no time for vampire B-roll.
Yeah.
And
he only gets 2 bars of sad vampire piano in.
Right.
So, we start with the dude hanging out in a bathtub, watching election coverage, as you do.
Yeah. Just a guy.
And what's great is, so, he has one of those little portable TVs set up, right? And then somebody comes in and picks up the TV, throws it in the bathtub, and murders him.
Right.
That's pretty much all that really happens.
Well, yeah. I think there's a bit from the news that he's watching that that there's an election happening.
Yeah, that there's an election and it's a runoff for the mayor.
Right.
And we get introduced to the names of the.
I don't know if it's clear at this. I don't remember if it's clear at this point that he's in a hotel, but he's in a hotel.
Yeah, it's not at this point, but it is immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
But the standout part of the opening scene, though, is the face he makes when the TV gets lifted up.
Yeah.
Because he looks like Pete Holmes, making a face. Oh,
it is a good face.
If I look at Pete Holmes' face, I'm gonna find one of those faces that's like the face that he made.
Okay.
That's the face. That's the face he made.
No? Yeah.
This is basically the face that the guy made as he's getting murdered.
Almost. Pretty much. He didn't look like Pete Holmes. It was the same expression.
That is 100% the face.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So then that's the end of the cold open. It's a real quick one.
Mm-hmm.
And then
freeze framed on that and then did the scream from Baywatch Nights.
I mean, that would actually be an appropriate use.
Yeah.
Which how you know that's not how it would go.
Yeah, no. That scream comes in at 38 minutes and 12 seconds into the episode.
No, in Baywatch Nights, it would be...
That's how you cut to the last commercial break, is that's the end of the cold open. In
Baywatch Nights, it would be that would happen, and then something it would be something completely calm, like it'd just be like Hoff and Angie drinking coffee in the office, and then they would be like, "Hey, you want?" And they'd be like, "Hey, you want to go get a burger?" And then scream. And there'd be no reason for that to happen in the episode. It would just be filling time.
I was just waiting for the episode where the entire episode was the cold open, and then they're like, that wrapped up everything, and then, and then again, the night will never be the same.
I just realized. So what episode number are we at?
This is 14.
14. Okay. Well, I know that you were like, it was mislabeled like 13, 14 or whatever, so
yeah.
Just, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, come back from the opening, and so like, yeah, all the cops are at the scene. So the victim is named Gilbert Reeves. So he's a journalist. Evidently, this mayoral election is like it's like the big shit going on.
It's kind of tense, yeah.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of journalists in town covering, so the two candidates, there's Clifford Hyatt and Barbara Norton. We don't know anything on like what their politics might be.
That's the funniest thing about it is that even though this whole episode is centers around this election, that, like you know basically nothing about what they're about what they're actually representing. The only thing you really know is that Clifford has some scandals involved, or at least rumors of scandals.
Yes.
And so he's seen as the shadier of the two.
Yeah. Yeah, Hyatt's had some stuff in Norton. So, and then we also know that Skanky is a Hyatt man,
right?
And
and
Nat is a Norton lady.
yeah. See I was gonna bring that up because since that's a significant part of this episode is that Nat and Skanky are politically opposed in this particular thing, and since it centers around the election, they're like constantly butting heads basically through the episode, and meanwhile Nick has to be like, we have a case to solve here instead of this dumb bullshit. There's like a murder, and the funny thing about it really is, besides the fact that you have no idea of what their policies are or anything, you have no idea of their leanings or what have you. It basically boils the Nat and Skanky thing basically boils down to Skanky going like Skanky going, woman mayor bad, and Nat going, woman mayor good, and they just talk to each, and that's the whole reason that's the whole reason they support the particular candidate.
Yeah,
it's not just like has vagina and Skanky just has penis, and that's basically it.
Yeah,
that's as far as I can actually tell. That's the political persuasion.
And the bad thing is like it doesn't. I don't know about you, but it didn't take me very long to go like, oh man, Skanky would totally be mega. Because it would have started in 2016, right? Where he would have been like, Hillary bad, so Trump good, and then he just would have been on the train and never would have got off.
I can see that. Since that's their whole from what we can tell, that's their whole political thing.
Yeah.
So that would be like anybody with a vagina. And she supports both. What is it? She supports simultaneously Hillary Clinton still and Nikki Haley.
Skanky with a riot shield busting down a window through the Capitol.
Well,
I don't even know what the capital of Canada is. Like, I've never seen it before. It's just the world's biggest beaver dam.
Yes, that's what it is.
It's got a Tim Hortons in there and everything.
I like
a giant maple grove.
The idea of them being like purely gender based upon their support is funny to me. Where transposing it to this current election Skanky. He's fine either way. Doesn't matter. Not lady, good. Meanwhile, Nat's really upset. Like, no lady. That's it. I find that amusing.
So, the things they find at the scene that are like their first anything, which it's weird because they find this medallion, and you think this medallion's going to be important. Forget about the medallion. The medallion doesn't matter.
It is referenced again, but barely. The important part about the medallion is that it has text on it. Really.
It says "Make luck" on one side and "Steer fate" on the other. And then they have like his contact book because he's seemingly, I don't remember if they actually said he is, but seemingly he's an investigative journalist.
Yeah, that's the impression because of what he's doing. He's a journalist. We're not sure what exactly type. But based off of what's going on, investigative journalist would make sense.
Yeah, and he's got this giant contact book that they're gonna have to go through. And then you get the part that is like, well, okay, dial it back, like take about 10% off there. Nat and Skank, where they're just kind of joking around about the guy who just died.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, this is like the second time Nat's like joking around with somebody at the murder scene. It's like, come on now, I know you like work with dead bodies all the time, but like, fucking have some respect, Nat. Like, Jesus.
That I imagine that sort of thing comes with the territory, but still.
Yeah. I'm starting to notice it more and more.
Yeah, I know.
And so, yeah, Nat's ruled it a homicide. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we get like,
we know that there was at least supposed to be a lady.
Yes, there's a lady that was checked in
with him.
Yes. And so then there's a big, like, again, because there was a murder in this hotel downtown. There's a big press thing.
Oh, and this hotel is also like central to the election for some reason.
I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure why.
It seems like this hotel is where all of the press conferences have to be held.
This is like the hotel that's the cool one.
Or that's just where they're just decided to have all of the election. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
how Canada works.
Yeah, this might be some Canada thing I'm too American to understand. But, for whatever reason, like at least Norton, the lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All of her, like her specifically, is like her like stuff is centralized here. I think her like campaign office runs out of here. I think.
Maybe, I don't know. It felt like the whole election was here.
It does feel like the whole election is here. It could be that, but I don't know. It felt like she was there and the other guy showed up like because the election was there. I don't know. Again, it's weird. It's weird how this works.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, this is like campaign headquarters.
But see, the thing is, this is so dense. I didn't even think about it during the time.
I didn't either. Now that I'm thinking about it now, I should have gone back and double checked this. But again, didn't think about it.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, all the election stuff happens at this hotel.
Yes, an election hotel. So there's a big, just a throng of press there. There's pictures and they're asking questions, all kinds of people, right? And then we get our first flashback, and it's basically like almost everything you need to know about the entire flashback is just this first flashback because you know it's McCarthyism. That's the flashback. We're done with all the flashbacks. That's all the flashbacks you need.
Yeah, it's probably the weakest part of the episode is the flashbacks because it's like you just need the one, and B, it's not super closely related. It's a little bit related, but it's not as close as it could be.
Well, I mean, it is because of the large portion of the thing was about like the guilt in the press versus and the damage that the news stories the media attention as opposed to like actual like whatever
as opposed to actual like police work type
evidence
so
it's just whoa, what were vampires doing during McCarthyism. That's
Apparently being communist.
yeah, or at least being called communist.
Or at least being called communist.
Then we go, and it flashes right back to the present, and we get both candidates talking. And they're both like, it's bad, and then Nat and Skanky are like, that's my guy. I know, fuck you.
He's like, has penis, has vagina. This guy, again, their dumb political fighting is amusing to me.
Yeah, like the only thing that's close to anything that's an actual policy at all is Hyatt says something about being tough on crime, and Skanky says that's what we need is somebody tough in office, but that could just mean guy in this case as well.
Could be.
We need somebody turgid in office.
And so
someone that will ram through policy.
As far as Skanky's concerned, at least. His particular political wing. I don't know.
Like instead of Whig and Tory and blah, no, instead of Bull Moose, it's just Bull and Cow parties.
Yeah.
So they inform.
Oh wait, no. They would absolutely be called. The two parties would actually be called the Camel Toes and the Moose Knuckles. 100%. Anyway.
I was just thinking of you could have the Regina party, but then what would the guys be? I was like, oh, that's the wrong one because they're in a different province. Anyway, and they catch. I just saw her name, then I lost it again. It was something Mona Wayne. That's
right, the lady.
Yeah, because again, it was it's amazing how quickly they like to name people now. After those first few episodes, and they named nobody.
Yeah.
And it's like those were the notes that they took to heart.
Yeah,
was give these assholes names so we know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, at some point, early is better.
Yeah, it's like name them early because the first one. It's like 40 minutes in, they're like, that guy's name is Steve. Like, oh shit, he's been dead for 30 minutes. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they inform her of the death, and then they bring her back to the station to figure out any information she might have that might be helpful to all.
Maybe in the Canadian Actors Guild or whatever, if their character doesn't have a name for their lines, they could just be bystander 2, and they don't get as much money.
No, because they got named in the early. It's just they got named 37 minutes into a 45-minute episode.
Yeah, that was the thing. The characters had names.
Yeah.
It's just they just gave them way too late.
Yeah. And it's like, my note's been referring to this guy as Asshole McGee.
And that's his name now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to change those notes.
What the fuck you think I'm going to do? Find and replace? Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of unclear relationship to journalist guy.
Yeah.
Presumably they were banging. Outside of that, don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot for them to really dig into it all. They were in town for some big deal that he was supposed to be making.
Yeah, he had some sort of big. Actually, yeah, I think that's exact words.
Yeah,
he had some sort of big deal, and he was.
It was a surprise.
But he didn't want to tell her about it.
Yeah, she hadn't seen the medallion before, but she had heard him say it.
Right. Yeah.
The stuff on it. And that's why I thought this fucking medallion was going to be the entire thing.
Yeah. By the way, that's I think that's kind of it. That's the things that he said.
Yeah. And then fuck everything else.
Yeah. I really wanted them to have one more thing in it. I don't remember them doing another thing.
I don't remember.
At the end somehow tying that in. I don't know how, but I don't think they did.
I don't. There was a button that was visible that might have said something, but I don't think it was.
No, yeah.
It also was
no, I just rule of 3.
I know,
but I don't.
I know, and it's it seems like in the first 15 minutes of this, it seems like this fucking medallion ties the whole room together.
But yeah, they do the little focus shot and everything.
Yeah. But sometimes I feel like this show also doesn't realize that, like, the image quality just isn't there. Like, it seems like they forget they're broadcasting.
Yeah.
Because they'll, like, zoom in on pictures and, like, I can't... What the fuck is that? I don't...
Yeah.
Like, later, when they zoom in on...
Right.
Yeah, I was like, I don't...
No, I had no idea what I was like. I was like, I think those are people.
There's a tree. Yeah. Is the tree important? Did the tree do it?
It's a key demographic.
It's a tree demographic. Oh, no, maybe that's just the candy shop for all the beavers. Like, oh, look at that tree.
It's all the maple.
Look at the trunk on that one.
Yeah. Look at that bark. Just asking for it.
Yeah.
Come by my river dressed like that.
That fine deciduous thing. Did you want to sit on these nuts?
Now we're tangenting off into pervy beavers. Anyway.
As is the way.
Yeah. So, she also doesn't know a lot about politics. It's like...
She
said it confuses her.
She's clueless.
Yeah. I did the confuses part. It is like... It's like the concept of wub.
Yeah. Yeah, she's dumb.
Yeah. So, a knight tells Captain that he's going to have the hotel security keep an eye on her so she doesn't, like, dip town or anything. And Skanky's surprised that she's suspect. Where it's like she had access to the room.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a motive, but she's like had access at least, so that's something, you know. And then,
I mean, boyfriends and girlfriends are always
yeah,
prime suspect.
And then they said that they had found a article on the Rothweiler Industries scandal, which evidently played out about a year ago. In the stuff there. They don't tell you what it is now, but they do go over it later. It's actually pretty boring. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it played out a while ago. Skanky's like, I don't know why he would be looking into that. That all played out. And maybe something new or something. I don't know. And then he had also called the National Intruder and he spoke to the editor there. Don't know what or why. There was no. They just had the phone record. Mm-hmm. So like, all right, that's something. And Cap has told him like, don't talk to the press.
Yeah, because they're buzzing all over this.
Yeah, they talk to you, try to talk to you, just no comment. And then when they find out that they have to go talk to the National Intruder, he's like I said, no comment. And then we get a scene that is somewhat annoying in that it was when Skanky and Nat are bickering while they're like trying to get a piece of evidence, but they don't show you what the fuck it is. Mm-hmm. And you're like, what the? And they're like, there it is. You're like, what? No, what is that? It's nothing. What are you doing? But they're also bickering about the election. And then we go from that directly to Skanky going to work for the like phone banks for the Hyatt campaign. Mm-hmm. And it seems like he's solely volunteered because he got free donuts out of it. Because Skanky is suddenly really political, but his first call is to his wife to check to see if he's registered to vote.
Yeah.
We go to the National Intruder, which the first shot we get of it is of a cover on the inside of wall of an office, and it's seemingly about the first episode of the season because it says something about a vampire and withdrawal from a blood bank, and yeah, it's like that's the first, or is that about the movie? We didn't cover that one. and then there's like an illustration that's like somewhere between Nick Knight and the dead reporter doing the Pete Holmes face.
Yeah.
Because it's not quite vampire face. That's
No.
in the drawing. It's something a little different. It's like a vampire who got caught in the tub.
A vampire being electrocuted in the tub.
Yeah. And so...
Or just vampire Pete Holmes.
Yeah. And so this editor is like a classic sleazebag type. He's like balding with the slick back hair, and he's got like the puffy silk shirt that's like they got the weird pattern, and yeah, you can tell he's just. It's like this might be the guy who worked in the porn store in the previous episode.
He could have been. He could have been. Well, that's like his brother, his twin brother. And you're like, it's a family tradition to find the sleaziest job possible.
I pawn a stripper pole. So, at first, the guy doesn't want to give up anything to Nick, but then, he's like, detective, and he's like, oh, okay. So he called, he had some story about a sex scandal involving one of the candidates. Didn't say who. He didn't care. He said he's just a fucking agent of chaos. He has no leanings.
His job is to dish out dirt on random people.
Yeah.
Whoever's got skeletons in the closet, he wants them out.
Yeah, he's just chaotic neutral. As he said,
I'm just a skeleton freedom fighter.
As he said, it's like he's Reeves was just a pimp for a story that he was willing to pay $25,000 for. That was the end of it.
Yes. Yeah, no.
He has no
chaotic neutral is generous.
Well, I mean, no, it's just it's whatever. It's up for. He's not gonna. It's just sowing the winds of chaos, whichever way.
No, I mean he doesn't care who it hurts.
Yeah. It's just a cannon in the wind.
Wherever the money is, I'll kill all the babies. Yeah.
Well, no, but it's not even. No, it's just he'll go with any story that somebody brings him.
Right. Yeah.
He's not killing babies.
Well, it makes a story, though.
I mean, maybe that's what the story is. Maybe he pays somebody to kill some babies. I can get a story out of that.
To be fair, he is not making any news.
He's not making any news, but he could. I think he would. I just think you don't hate journalists enough. You think you do, but you don't.
I don't think he qualifies as a journalist.
No, he doesn't.
You may write in a journal.
So, that's the only other thing we get is that the editor tells we get another flashback, the same bullshit, doesn't matter. And then the editor tells Nick to target the source, always target the source, and then that triggers something. He's like, oh shit, and he just fucking takes off running.
Right? Yeah, he realizes something. He's just out the door.
Yeah, and then we cut to Mona. She's like in like a negligee, like crying. Like it's like who has their like sad nighttime and like that. Like is that the only thing she brought in that she could sleep in?
I don't
know. But she's all upset and crying, and then she's like, ooh, she's like, pizza pizzas.
Yeah, she goes to bed. She eats a chocolate, right?
It was chocolate-esque.
Well, I think it's supposed to be a chocolate. Isn't that supposed to be like one of
there's
those,
there's some sort of
mint things?
But the thing was, it didn't
look like it.
No,
it looked more like a Mentos. Frankly,
yeah, it looked like something entirely different than it.
So yeah, she eats like
it was a Timbit.
She eats a Mentos and goes to sleep. And what is it? Nick Knight is basically flying to.
Well, he is flying. We get the hilarious shot of one of the rare shots of him actually in the air flying, as opposed to just the vampire.
Not just the Greatest American Hero with the.
Well, no, you don't usually get that. You usually get his POV.
Yeah, you usually get the POV. You don't usually don't get shots of him.
No, you don't.
It's only for like half a second.
You don't usually get him. You just get the, and that means he's flying. But this time you actually see him like whoa,
a little bit, yeah. So
he really kills the mood.
He's flying there because he's like, oh no, something's gonna happen to her.
Yeah.
And but she eats the Mentos and goes to sleep.
Yeah.
And when he gets there,
this time it was not the fresh maker; it was the death maker.
Yes, indeed. The only fresh thing it made is a corpse.
Yeah.
Because she poisoned and died.
Me-Mentos Mori.
Hey. And he arrives just in time, just to watch her die, basically. What's wrong, Marty? You feel bad about Me-Mentos Mori?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did that upset you in some fashion?
Yes, it does.
Why?
That makes me happier.
I know. I know you're suffering. I know your suffering brings you joy. It's entertaining on my end, just to be on the outside. I'm not gonna lie.
So, he gets there too late. And she's dead.
Yeah.
And then turns out that Nat and Skink had pulled out a fingernail fragment from the TV. And this is back at Nat's exam room.
Yeah.
And Knight's is getting pissed off at them for as both of them for
because they're both there and it's this episode, so they're button heads about penis and vagina.
Yeah. and he's just like telling them both to stop and don't let their bias play into into the investigation.
I mean, they shouldn't let their bias play into elections. Besides voting, I suppose.
And then we get Skanky back at the Hyatt phone banks, and this time he looks like he's looking for somebody. He comes in early, and they're like, "Oh wow, it's like I didn't expect you to be here this early already." Mm-hmm. And then we get the line of, elections can't be won in bed. She's like, "But they can be lost in bed." Yeah. That's where you would get a do.
Yeah, that is weird.
And so then we get Knight. This is a really weird situation that he's working, where he's got the newspapers that he's scrolling through on his
Oh, yeah.
He's got a keyboard. He's got the old classic '90s keyboard, and he's just pressing the down key, and he's got his big fat TV,
right?
And that's got the newspaper that he's the newspaper microfiche that he's scrolling through.
Yeah, almost like those newspaper things. That, the library or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like the digital scan, right? But then to the left of that TV, he has 3 smaller TVs that are also displaying that same image. It's not different images or anything.
Yeah,
it's just for when you want to see one big version of that and 3 very small versions to the left of that for no particular reason. It's like, what are you doing, Mike? Get your life together, man.
He's an old man. He doesn't have to take on the work.
It's not even like he's got the big TV that just has the sound and the little TV for the picture on top. He's not even doing that.
Classic.
Or this weird picture I saw of George Bush Sr. and his family, and they had 4 TVs, but 2 of them were on bottom, and then there were 2 smaller ones on top, and the 2 smaller ones had one thing going on, and the 2 bigger ones had a different thing going on. What are you doing? What is going on? But yeah, he just it's something. And then more flashback about being questioned about communism.
Yeah. I think we learned that he's a professor. Or used to be a professor of archaeology. That's We learn in that episode that's like a thing he likes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, he does keep a lot of weird old shit in his...
He does keep a lot of weird old shit, but just being a vampire would actually keep a lot of weird old shit. Apparently he does it. He also actually likes it.
Yeah.
Also, as well.
So basically what we learn over the course of these flashbacks is, he was a professor, get questioned for communism for some reason.
Yeah, I don't really remember why.
They didn't say. It was just...
I think it was something. I think he just said something offhandedly about like relating to communism, and then
I don't even think they gave a thing. I just think it was just.
They might not have,
because like it starts with him being questioned.
No,
and,
I know.
And everything is either him being questioned or him going to the room to be questioned.
Yeah, I know. I think I thought they asked a question like about that where. Like, did you say this? And he's like, yeah, I said that. And he's like, but I was just like talking about communism, like historically.
We learned that somebody found out about his refrigerator full of blood.
Right? Yeah.
Because they're like, can you tell me why you have a refrigerator with bottles of animal blood in it? And then somebody's like, communist. It's like,
no. Some ladies like calls him a monster, and I think she says like commie monster. she says she meant monster. I'm not sure if she meant communism.
And earlier she also just
calls him a pinko. I think.
Yeah,
before
it's
that.
just like but that's pretty much everything. And then in that he's gonna lose his 10 years gonna go up for review.
Right.
And that's pretty much like everything from the flashbacks. All of them. That's all. This is all condensed down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because there's nothing really. It could have just been one flashback.
Could have been one flashback. Maybe two.
Yeah, maybe two. Because they could have had a flashback to the actual questioning.
Yeah, that's right.
Aftermath or something. Anyway, so this is where we learned that the Rottweiler industry thing was evidently supposed to be that Hyatt was going to be getting some special considerations to change the zoning laws to benefit Rottweiler Industries. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, that was the scandal.
Yeah.
That's why he's seen as shady.
Yeah. And also the tabloid is like, oh, we have it from good sources that the two murders are politically motivated. And so just by them going to question, now it's like it's added fuel to the news fire.
Mm-hmm. So they're even more rabid for any information they can get from, especially the police, of course.
Yeah. And so then we see like Nat and her assistant person. I don't know who this.
A person.
Yeah.
Presumably an assistant.
Are watching the coverage on the news, and then like Nat leaves to go to like the Norton rally.
Yeah, she wants to help somehow.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. It's because she's getting grilled by the press because the newspaper thing came out, and so she goes down there, for reasons.
Yeah, it's really unclear what she's hoping to accomplish. But she's like, oh, my candidate needs help, must assist.
Yeah.
Has vagina.
And then once she gets there, she just gets hounded by the press. And she's not very good at not answering questions.
Yeah, she evades their questions to a degree, but she doesn't do a good enough job.
Yeah.
She says something, I forget exactly.
Well, she says that she supports Norton, but that's not an official endorsement. And then they ask if Hyatt is being investigated, and then she does like the halting and
right,
and then the no comment that she's supposed to say, and then
she sort of goes, no comment.
Yeah,
and so the press, of course, just interpret that as yes,
finger to bottom lip, no comment.
Practically.
And so then, like, Nick pulls her out of there. And he's like, what the fuck were you thinking? Like,
what are you doing?
What's the matter with you? Get your shit together, Nat. You're supposed to be the one with your shit together. You're, like, fucking everybody else is supposed to be going crazy. Cap's supposed to be slamming the door talking about the Monkey Mucks downtown. Fucking Skanky's supposed to be in a downward spiral of souvlaki and shame. Like, you're the one who's supposed to tie this shit together. Fucking, what are you doing?
Yeah, no. That is supposed to be her job, but we have learned that when she gets, like, unreasonably emotional about things, her judgment just flies out the window entirely. Like, make my brother a vampire!
So, yeah, he's just giving her the 5th degree in the car. And then we start to see that, like, somebody's trailing them as they're leaving.
Right.
And then they pull up alongside, and this is where all the budget goes for the season.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, they run Nat's car, like, off the road onto, like, another car, so it does, like, it ramps up the car and does the flip.
Right.
And lands on the roof. Mm-hmm. And there's, like, and then, like, Nick helps Nat out of the car, then the car explodes.
He straight up kicks the door off with vampire strength and pulls her out before the car blows up.
Yeah. It's like...
She's like, yeah, we got to blow up a car. Yeah. We're a real TV show.
Yeah. And then back at the station now, like, Cap is getting called about Natalie now, because now there was, like, an attempt on her life, and then she was on the... It's like, it's created a whole fucking thing.
Yeah, it's like, this is exactly what I didn't... Cap's all like, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen.
Yeah. He's like, seriously, like, fucking... Come on, guys. Get your shit together. It's like, you're supposed to be the guys who have your shit together. I'm supposed to have a crew full of people out there watching porn with Skanky and listening to a 7-year-old tell jokes. Like, you guys are supposed to be the one with your shit together.
And Knight's all like, yeah, I just told her about it.
They gonna watch porn?
Only if a 7-year-old breaks it. No. And then Skanky comes in with a newspaper that shows the headline that Hyatt is involved in the investigation now.
Yeah.
Like, the police are targeting him. It's like, oh fuck, it's the whole...
Yeah. It's all bad.
Yeah. The shit has hit the fan. So... I accidentally switched the window and went back to the Pete Holmes face. It was a great reaction.
No? It's an appropriate... It's a fairly appropriate reaction to to things going bad.
Yeah. And so then at the Norton campaign, that now we see that... I just guessed that it was her campaign manager. It was her campaign manager, but it's some lady.
Yeah, they don't make it clear very quickly, but this is
the flashback to the old way of Forever Night.
Yeah,
because they don't tell you who she is or what she does.
Yeah,
she just works at the campaign.
But it's
and then when there's 10 minutes left, like 7 minutes left in the episode, we find out her name's Laura.
Yeah,
like,
basically but. It's fairly obvious that she's the campaign manager because she's the only other character in the episode.
Yeah,
in the episode.
Yeah, she could she could be like somebody who's just higher up in the campaign staff.
Yeah,
but
she doesn't have to be.
Yeah, but you assume campaign manager. She's there burning the midnight oil, and Norton's like, you should probably take off for the night. She's like, I gotta work. She's like, whatever you're working on, it can wait till morning. And she's like, well, morning's got a whole new set of stuff I have to do. Right. And she's like, I have to get you in. I'll rest when I get you in the city hall. I said I'm going to get you there, and I do what I say I'll do. Some shit like that. Right. That's pretty much the. That's pretty much the entirety of that scene. So, then, I guess it's weird. They've from the DNA, they found out that the nail fragment was a woman's fingernail.
Somehow.
Yeah, I don't know
how. I have no idea. Some strange kind of technology.
Yeah. And then Hyatt goes on TV to give a press conference while they're talking about this. And then we get more flashback bullshit. And then this is real close to the election now, and so this press conference is like a real grim show for him because he's like, It's real close to the election. There's a lot of shit going on in the news now. It's like it's a bad look for him. And so then the Norton campaign is watching this, which is not it's just Laura and Norton. They're just the
yeah. It's that's it. They're the whole crew.
Yeah. To be fair, the entirety of both their campaigns, it's like you get Laura and Norton, and then on the Hyatt side, you get like Hyatt and his family and the lady who gives the hat to Skanky. That's the entirety of like this whole fucking election.
They each have one. They each have one person and technically their family,
or a picture of a tree at least,
or a picture of a tree.
And so it's not a good press conference for him. And so Norton, well, Laura's like, oh, he's practically resigning, and then Norton's like, something's not right about this, and they're like, they seem weird. It seems weird that the campaign manager is trying to get in the news while the opposition is in the news for something wrong. Like it it doesn't seem like the time to hastily call a press conference and be like, oh, we got to take the headlines away from the bad headlines that our opposition is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's some sort of idea to capitalize on the bad news.
Yeah,
like,
but
he bad. He indeed bad. That's sort of it. I don't know.
Yeah, it seemed like
I don't know.
It didn't make it.
It doesn't seem like good strategy, but
no.
What do I know?
But then also they were talking about like playing like the sympathetic angle,
right? Where she's like where you act sympathetic, but you're like, oh, I'm sorry, he's such a scumbag.
Yeah, but it's a weird. They're scrambling when everything's coming up Norton at the moment. I don't know. It seems weird.
The intention at least is to strike while the iron is hot. I don't know why the need to. I don't know. It doesn't seem necessary because you're not forging.
Yeah,
but I don't. But again, I don't know. But that's what's going on.
Yeah, it seems like now is their time to turn a lot of yeses into nos. So then we also get Norton like. This is where she looks at the picture. They're like, "What the fuck? What are you looking at?" Like,
yeah, she looks
at
this thing. She looks at a picture. I still don't know what it is really.
It's of
people.
Some people and a tree.
Yeah,
I don't know who these people are.
That's the extent of my knowledge.
I was like, is that her? Is that what? Who the fuck are these people?
Yeah.
We have no idea if she's even married. Like, there's nobody else that shows up around her.
No.
So, like, when they're like, oh, she, like, had an affair with... Because that's the thing that the press conference reveals. You're like, who the fuck is she... Laura's the only person I've seen her with. Like... And there's a picture of a tree in her office. Like...
No, let's see. Because, yeah, she does a press conference, and she reveals that she had an affair. Right?
Yeah, she had an affair with Reeves,
who's the investigative journalist who died in the beginning.
Yes.
And of course that's really bad for her campaign. But the
we are skipping ahead a little bit because we're at the part where where one of the phone numbers that Reeves had in his book was for her old apartment that she had downtown. And then we also find out that the Rothweiler article that he is seemingly working on was a plant because he makes the same typo a lot, and it was not in that. So then this is where Nick says he's going to take off to dig deeper into something, which is just play sad piano.
Yeah, that's what he means. He has to get out the Vampire B-roll.
Yeah,
but. So yeah, the affair is revealed, really bad for her campaign.
Yeah. We also get
as far as like what possibly she was married, this affair happened, and now she's divorced. That's the best I can come up with.
Her and that tree just grew apart.
That's the best I can come up with, because I mean, it's not an affair unless you're involved, and as far as I understand, Reeves wasn't involved with anybody. He could have been, for all we know.
You don't know when Mona came into the picture.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a tabloid affair if she like seduces him away from his maybe girlfriend. It is a tabloid affair if she's cheating on her husband with this guy. This is why I'm making these assumptions. We don't know this information.
Yeah,
it's not stated.
Yeah, we don't.
And part of my reason for this assumption as well is that the picture she looks at of people is presumably a family, and I think she's in it. So if she's part of this family. That's one of the biggest problems is you can't tell what this fucking picture looks like. You can tell that there's a tree and people in it. One of the people is a woman.
There's a child.
Sure. There's a child. So this is
maybe getting accosted by the tree.
For all I know, that stepfather tree could have been beating their child. For all I know. So these are the crumbs that I use to make my leaps in logic, which aren't wild, but they are leaps because there's nothing confirmed.
Yeah, and it's like seemingly like if I had to guess the best from the logic involved, I would say she probably is maybe still married and they didn't bother getting people for the actual.
Also possible.
Yeah. But it's like, it seems like they should have just gotten people to, like, because they were just assholes standing behind fucking Hayat that didn't say shit or do anything important. But we know they were the family.
Yeah.
And instead we get this fucking grainy-ass picture that she's looking at through some fucking grainy-ass goddamn tape. And you're like, what the fuck am I looking at here?
No, they could have, if she's supposed to still have a family, they could have done that.
Yeah.
Which is part of why I'm assuming the divorce aspect as well. Is that they didn't bother to have any family involvement for her at all, even though it's incredibly relevant for this particular scenario.
But yeah. And then, and meanwhile, while Nick's watching this, he sees a bandage on the thumb of the campaign manager.
Yeah.
And then, this is where we find out, literally, there's like no time left. This is where we find out her name is Laura.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Laura, the campaign manager, now confronts Norton. She's upset. She's like, why did you say that? I'm like, what the... What? You're supposed to have your shit together!
Yeah, basically. It says that. Yeah.
And so, like, Norton's, like, fucking overwhelmed with some of the... And then you see, she looks down and, like, fucking Laura's got a gun in her hand. She's not pointing it, but she's just holding it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just mere minutes of angle away from...
Right. Yeah.
And so Laura's now crazy plan is to take Norton downtown to City Hall because she said because she promised she would get her there.
Right, but well, because Norton has torpedoed her own campaign.
Yeah,
and what is it? And Hayat's like he's done a whole press conference with his family around him, looking real wholesome and like.
Mm-hmm.
And then she drops this bombshell. Like what is it? Laura has just completely gone insane, and wants to drag Norton literally to City Hall.
Yeah. We also Skanky was at the Norton campaign digging through stuff just as a service technician.
Right.
This is the second time he's been undercover
mm-hmm.
at the campaigns in the same fucking hotel.
Mm-hmm.
The first time, the other thing he saw was that there was probably nothing to the Rothweiler scandal because Rothweiler hadn't actually given anything to the campaign.
Mm-hmm. It was just smear merchant stuff.
Potentially. I mean, they gave nothing official, but at the same time,
it's just it could easily be smear merchant.
Yeah,
there's no evidence really.
But this time he's there dressed in the service technician overalls. So when Norton gets like dragged out by Laura. Then you get Nick shows up. He's like, "Oh shit, where's Norton and Laura?" And then Nat's like, "Oh, they just fucking went outside for like a breath of fresh air." And then like Skanky's like, "Oh shit!" Like he goes out there, and then stops them, and because he's got the overalls on.
You got a first snore.
Yeah. Because he got the overalls on, it like takes him a minute to like undo them so he can get to his gun.
Right.
And then he gets like shot. He's like, "I hope she doesn't know how to use that thing." And then she shoots at him. He's like, "Oh no, she knows how to use that thing." Like,
not well enough to shoot him. At least.
No, I mean she shot the barrel. He's lucky that wasn't a red barrel. That would have been bad news for him. And then Nick shows up, seemingly distracts Skanky so that Laura and Norton can get away.
Yeah, that was a real weird thing because he just sort of creeps into view, goes like, "Hey," and Skanky looks over, and then he just disappears.
Well, yeah, he looks over and Knight's like, "Skanky," and then Skanky looks back over and it's just Laura just peeling out with Norton in the car, and then he's like, "Oh shit!" And he looks back, and then Nick's gone. It's like, what were you working with him, Nick? What the fuck?
No, yeah, it was a real. I didn't understand what he was going for there.
I don't know either. So then we get. So then he Skanky runs and commandeers a cab to race after them, and Nick takes off and does a little vampire by flight thing. So Laura goes into her fucking crazy talk.
Yeah. As mentioned, she's crazy, so she's just like, "I promised I'd get you the city hall, and I will."
Yeah. And
just Zoidberg's across.
Might as well. She's full on nutso at this point. Where she's just like, I said I'd do it, I'll do it.
Well, yeah, and she's like talking about how much she gave up to put into it and all the stuff like that. So then,
and part of I think we skipped over part of Nick piecing it together that it's Laura, because he looks at it, he sees a picture of her gets an award from Barton at some earlier point, and so he's like, "Oh, this person is a devoted follower," and then that's when he gets to there to do the whole confrontation at the beginning. That's how he pieces together who's the most invested in Barton winning.
And then he saw the Band-Aid on the.
He saw the Band-Aid too.
Yeah,
but,
on the.
But he pieces it. He puts all together. Who's invested? Who was at the place?
Yeah.
Well,
again, here's the thing: is when the award was getting put on, and there was a thing that looked like maybe it could have said the same thing as the medallion.
I was gonna say,
but you can't tell. He's like, "What the fuck is that?"
I was gonna say it would have been so perfect if it was that medallion, or if it was or if it just had the same.
Could have been. We couldn't see shit.
Yeah, also, that's true. That's true. Because that really would have pulled it all together. Or you'd get the rule of three thing that we were talking about before.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No, fuck.
So they're outside the city hall.
So
Laura's crazy.
Yeah. She also talks about how she really believed in what we don't know what
her policies.
Yeah.
Of half vagina.
So the Knight flutters in from behind, so he's up the stairs, behind the pillars.
Behind the pillars, near the door.
Yeah, right by the Tim Horton over there.
Right.
And so he's trying to get Laura to put the gun down, but she's like, "Woo!" was basically her response.
Yeah, it's just crazy rambling.
Yeah. And so then some cops pull up in their normal cop cars, and then Skanky arrives in the commandeered cab and crashes into the.
Yeah, I think it's the cops pull up. Nick does some more talking.
Yeah.
And then Skanky just basically rams the taxi into the cop car.
Yeah.
and it distracts Laura enough.
Yeah, that he can do a little burst of vampire stuff without being too dramatic with it, and get the gun away from Laura. Then she's like, "Oh," and she just sits down and just cries. Boo, 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 boo.
Yeah, cries. I'm crazy.
Yeah. And then after that, we get like the little, like the next day thing where it's like, oh, everybody, like fucking, everybody voted for Hayat. Just like,
Hayat just wins.
Norton just got creamed. And like Nick's going through some of his old shit with Nat. He's like, oh, fucking, this is all the shit from my life I lost and ran away from.
Right, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, I used to be a professor of archaeology. Blah,
yeah.
Blah, blah. He brings out the little nameplate thingy, you know, that professors have, like sitting on the desk or whatever.
Tiny rock hammer.
There was a little like fucking play thing that was like important.
Right, yeah. It had some story. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. And she was like,
but it was some neat.
Yeah, but it's supposed to have changed
archaeology.
Yeah. And so like, and then he talks about how hard it is to walk away.
Clovis Point?
He talks about how hard it is to walk away from a life every time. But then like Nat's like, oh, this time must have been real hard because I know how much you like archaeology.
Yeah, this is how we learned that it's a thing that he like still likes.
Yeah. and then they see like at the Norton, like on TV there's a shot of the Norton like victory celebration. Hayat victory celebration. And Skanky's like, woo!
yeah, of course Skanky gets on screen and
fucking does the ride the pony and
yeah, basically he's doing Fortnite dances in front of the screen. Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, that's the episode.
There's a moment at the victory celebration where it almost looks like some random lady just gonna smooch Skanky, and then the writers remember that he's married, so so they didn't do that.
All right.
Oh no.
Wider stance.
Drunker stance. All right, so where to rank this one?
Thanks, Marty. Your insight is invaluable as always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, usually I can get something from it, but it didn't seem like it was that.
Well, it's a weird episode in a lot of ways in that it's as we mentioned initially, it's unusually dense.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of things that happen in individual scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And as previously mentioned, there's not a lot of time for vampire B-roll. He basically just he sits at the piano and like plays with a lighter and thinks about the time he was on trial.
Most importantly, there's not much time for vampire anything.
It's true, yeah. He doesn't do a lot of vampires.
There's not like it's like they made
a couple flying. Things
he flew a couple times and he remembered that time that other people found out about his blood refrigerator.
Yeah,
but like it seems like it was way too convenient that everything important in this election happened at night. Like
that's another good point. I didn't think about that either. That how much is like everything happens just at night, so he can be involved. There
was no like before. It was like it was a problem when he had to be at court or something, you know, or he was doing an investigation and then he was out too long, and now the sun's gonna. This time like fuck it, it all takes place at night. Don't worry about it. Like. This had no time for anything vampire.
Yeah, it would have been actually pretty. Given the nature of the story, it would have been good if they had been like there was another murder during the day, and so it could go straight to night again, but he would just be like, oh, there's another murder dropped on your lap.
Or if you know, Nat and Skank are like fucking doing stuff during the day, and he's like, "What the fuck are you guys up to? Like, fucking get your head in the game." Like,
also, yeah, that would also work.
Quit trying to make this just bad for the person that has different genitalia than you.
That's the whole political stance.
It's almost a relentless assault of information half of which doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
3-ish?
I do lean on putting it kind of low. I mean, my hatred of politics in general makes me want to dislike it. But just an episode, the fact that you don't know anything about the candidates is a bit of a problem. Though I understand it's on one hand that you don't want to get into all that nuance,
and it ultimately doesn't matter to the story, but it's still. You're like, why are these characters so fucking passionate about this?
Yeah, the only reason they're passionate about it is so that they can fight about it.
Yeah,
because it's a political episode, it's specifically about election. So you have to have two people on opposite sides.
I don't hate the fact that the flashbacks were like super quick. There wasn't anything that lingered. I don't hate that. Like
they did do a fun thing with it where it was all in black and white.
Yeah, that was the best part of the flashback.
That was the best part of the flashback because it added that feel to it.
Yeah, it was like I was fine. Like I was like, oh, if there's like not so much to shove back there, don't like linger. Excessively in the flashback. It's fine. You don't have to hit a quota of minutes in flashback.
They just really want. It feels almost like the episode really just wanted to complain about McCarthyism more than anything.
So, like, I didn't hate that there wasn't a lot to the flashback. It just did what it needed to do and get out of there. That's fine. That's cool, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever. But like at the same time, it was like it did what it had to get out of there, but it didn't have a whole lot to do.
Like we pointed out, if they had cut out some of the if they had cut out a little bit of the flashback, they could have had more time to give like a couple of those details that would have been nice. Like we didn't mention it at the time, but when Mona is poisoned and dies, it's like weirdly casual.
Yeah,
because like it basically she's crying and she goes to bed. And Night gets there, and you see she's like coughing and like choking and dying.
No, I think she's coughing and choking and dying, and then he shows up and she's dead.
Well, yeah. He doesn't get there like when she's alive. At best, he gets there like as she falls on the ground. But not besides the point is that he gets there and she's dead, and you're like, oh, she was poisoned. When did she get poisoned? Because they don't focus on like her eating like the little Mentos thingy, and you have no idea what it is like beforehand. Like
it's the fresh maker.
It's you have that could easily just been a candy she just had sitting on the desk. There's no reason for it not to be. Like, why would she just eat random candy?
So 3
and what was it? And the thing about like we have no idea about the marital status of Barton or the reporter even.
Yeah.
So like the affair, like you don't know how the level of scandal for that is. The dumb medal thing.
Yeah.
Both the medal that's given to Laura and the medallion that the reporter wears. Like, it really feels like those should have lined up, but you can't tell that they lined up because no character ever talks about it, and the video quality isn't good enough for you to see it.
Well, and it was particularly for the thing she's getting. You're getting the like tape. This is not on film. This is on tape, right? So you're getting it from the tape of him watching a standard definition TV. Right. Also, so you're getting like double tape with a fucking CRT in the middle here. Right. And you're like, what the fuck am I looking at?
and again, the picture, as we mentioned, the picture with the tree. It's hard to tell what you're looking at. You know there's people in it. There's a child, a woman, and a tree. That's about it. I think there's another person also.
Yeah.
But you can't make out their face.
Yeah. Like, I was like, wait, is that her? Is that, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out if it was her, if Reeve was one of the people, if the tree was malevolent. I didn't know anything.
Yeah, the basic idea of the plot isn't terrible. just cutthroat political thing. He gets like literally cutthroat. But it's more the delivery and execution of all the parts. So, yeah, it would I definitely want to rate this low. I'm not sure how low. What do we got on our
3?
Yeah, I know. You said 3, Mark.
Hold on. I do have to show Marty. This is what we get for him actually flying. So she's like, this is.
That's him flying to Mona.
Yeah, because there's your stuff and wee. Usually you just get the shaky camera, but this time you got the of him taking off.
They actually put him in a harness and everything.
No, they do that most of the time when he flies. You get like one frame of him like going woo. You get that, but it's just they don't want to do anything more than that because it looks awful.
Okay, so between 1 and 3, we have 4 episodes. Coming in at 1 point, Blues Boy, we have Dead Air.
Dead Air.
Yeah.
Which one?
That one was the one with the radio.
Oh, right.
At 1.99, and then if you're adding the honk factor, another 1.31 for Cherry Blossom. False Witness and Dance is at a 2, and then Dance by the Light of the Moon is at a 3.
I think it goes under Cherry Blossom.
But is that with or without the honk factor?
This is the consideration. The honk factor is always this consideration.
I don't even have enough alcohol for the honk factor.
Where is it with the honk factor?
With the honk factor, it becomes a 3.3.
No. What about without the honk factor?
1.99.
1.99. Is it better or worse than Dead Air? I'm trying to remember Dead Air a little bit. How about the weird lady on the radio?
It's just going to be 2.5 minus honk factor X.
Don't tempt me.
As the limit approaches the honk factor.
That's just a sentence. Right? That's what I like.
So,
what do you think?
Oh man, okay. So let's see here. Let's see what. Dang it! I didn't want to close that. No, I just wanted to go back and look at the notes for no, not Dead Issue, Dead Air. Damn it!
Too many titles doesn't start with dead.
Yeah, because
good thing this one wasn't called Deadspin. They could have done it. That's Spin Doctor.
I mean, I feel like it's real close to Dead Air.
Dead Air was goofier.
It was goofier.
It had that too.
It had more vampire at times too.
It did have more vampires,
including a much longer. It had the longest sad vampire medley with because he played piano.
Yeah.
He played chess by himself.
Yeah,
he played with the cards.
I think that was the origin of Vampire B-roll.
They crammed it all in there. Oh man. Yeah, I just own a deck of tarot cards. And it's just the one song that plays at the Raven all the time is playing. Mm-hmm. The solo chat. Oh, man.
I'm feeling under Dead Air. How about you?
Oh, right. And then he also, Dead Air ends when he gets thrown on the electrical death box.
Yeah, the electrical death box. That's only purpose is to electrocute people.
Yeah, the electrification mattress.
Right, yeah. We had to show it to Marty. And he's just like, what? Huh? I don't even know what I'm looking at.
And that's us in this episode. Right?
Yeah,
What
no.
the fuck is that thing?
Yeah. That's how we felt looking at half of the important things in this episode.
So what constitutes under a 1 point blues boy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember where the blues boy comes in there. To be honest with you.
Did we rate blues boy?
0.5.
Maybe that's why we call it that.
Well, there's like a symmetry. It's like poetry in that it rhymes. If we rate this a 1.4, considering it's episode 14.
There you go. I like it. No, yeah, got it.
It's almost the equivalent of the hung factor.
The equivalent of the honk factor is McCarthy's.
Oh, man.
Equal and opposite force.
The honk factor can approach McCarthyism, but can never exceed. Okay. So, the next episode is... What was the name of it? It's the one with Ben Shapiro. It's Dying for Fame. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's just Ben Shapiro.
So it's.
What are you saying? Are you saying Ben Shapiro secretly has cancer?
I think he secretly is cancer. It says Nick and Skanky
I even think it's secretly.
Investigate a body found in the hotel room of Rebecca, a sensationalist rock star, whose latest stage performance involves killing her fans.
Oh. Ooh. I mean, that sounds goofy. I like the sound of that. And the question is it intentional? Or is it just a death clock situation?
Thunder. Force. Okay, hold on. Because this one is on YouTube as well, I can bring up a quick
picture of Ben Shapiro.
of the shirtless Ben Shapiro looking motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
I'll only brighten up the screen because it's forever night.
The funny thing.
This guy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's real quick, but I think he'll probably come back. This motherfucker.
I'm not really seeing it.
It's not like 100%, but he like
No.
There's resemblance.
The overall build, it's not out there, but I don't.
You get it more when you can make out more of the forehead and eyes.
Or that's just how the Canadian Ben Shapiro looks. Anyway. Blah.
Blah. Blah, 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 blah.